Hi, I'm 220 Kid. Thanks for watching Music News. Making it onto the MTV PUSH 2021 shortlist is amazing. It feels amazing. My mum always said I was so pale because I spent so long inside watching MTV and music videos, and they were so important for me when I was breaking through as an artist to like motivate and inspire me. So now to be on the other side of the camera and be on MTV it's unbelievable. So thank you.
Was it a surprise, and where were you when you found out you made the shortlist?
To make it on the shortlist was a massive surprise. Like, me and my team definitely did not see that coming. I was in bed and my manager rang me, and when we found out, we thought we would just been like, oh, like acknowledged, and then she rang me again and she's like, no, we're actually on the list, and it was like, crikey, but slightly more expletive, and yeah, it was getting emotional now. It's great, it's really good.
Crikey is such a good one. I actually say that, but I often get told that I speak like a children's TV presenter, so there you go. Crikey, let's keep that one. Last year, Youngblood topped the list. Are you a fan of his?
I am a big fan of Youngblood. As a musician, as a role model, as an artist, he's always pushing boundaries, makes great music, and he also gives like a voice and a vision for people who might not necessarily feel like they fit in anywhere or feel like they can't be their true selves, who want to express themselves, who want to like bend gender norms. If you're a guy and you want to paint your nails or you want to wear a dress, then you have a role model to look up to, and I think that is an incredible place to be in society.
Are you ready to repeat his success, do you think, off the back of this?
Yeah, I ideally will repeat his success, but in my own lane. I believe everyone can win. It's not a competition, and to be up there with him is an honour.
Is there a burning message that you would like to put out there through your music, or is it more about, making people have fun?
I think my music is like my shows. I want people to be able to have an escape from the world and the stress and strains that are put upon you. It's like an escapism, and if I can make you feel something and take you on a journey, then that is what I want to do. That's the message. And alongside using that music, I want to be able to be an advocate for positive mental health, for breaking down stigma, especially for men, and showing the benefits of things like therapy and being a role model for that.
Perfect, thank you. How would you sum up your musical style in a nutshell?
If I was to describe my musical style, it would be the fizziest dance pop.
Perfect. What's next up on your release schedule? Do you know?
I do, but I'm not telling you.
When does the next thing?
My next single will be out in February, but I also have songs I've produced, one coming in a few weeks, which I'm not named on, but it's one of my favourite artists ever. And then I have the lead single on a very iconic British dance females album coming very soon.
Oh, thank you. What is your songwriting process? Do you start with the lyrics? Do you start with the tune?
My process starts way before I go in the studio. It starts with just living my life, and if something happens, then I don't know how. I just like a phrase will pop in my head, like to explain a situation. So with Too Many Nights, me and my co-writer had been out a few times, and on the way to the studio, slightly tired, the phrase I texted him like, we've had too many nights in LA, and that's where it started, and we built from that phrase. We built the song, so then we put like some chords in that kind of suited it. Or I've got like another song where I was just writing too much and I was burnt out, and I went to the studio and I was like, I just want to feel good. I've been working all damn week, and that's how we built the song out of that, and we built the song around it. And in the production I do, it's kind of just trying to capture the vibe, the emotion of the room, or whatever story is being told.
Were you out in LA to write?
I was there for promo and writing and joining my American label.
Would you say it's been a hard slog to make it this far in your career?
Agonisingly hard. No, it's I'm very deluded in that I was always going to make it, but yeah, there's been some moments like when you're sat on a train platform at 6 a.m. in the winter, freezing because I travelled up to London to go to a networking party, and then I didn't meet the person I was trying to network with, and I had no money to get home. That's kind of like, ugh. Or I went to sign, finally got offered a record deal once, and then the next day the guy died. It's just, yeah, it's been a bit wild. Or just trying to survive in London, an expensive city, so you're waitering, but then you're spending your money on your music, and then you're sleeping on sofas, and you're just like, what is going on? Like, what's happening? Yeah, it's been quite tiring.
It does sound like the last year. I mean, you mentioned earlier, you were kind of working like in hospitality a year ago.
Mm-hmm.
This, so I mean,
it's quite wild.
That sounds like, yeah.
I mean, we had a hit the week after lockdown happened, so my life's not. I just get DM'd a lot more, or people get my number. That's it. Like, I just still in my room, still chilling.
We all are.
Yeah.
At the moment. Okay, so sorry, where are you originally from? And obviously you're based in London now, but just tell us about that.
I'm from Oxfordshire, so I'm a country boy. I live in like the middle of nowhere. So to now be in London and as a musician being successful is kind of a pretty wild transition. I came to London 3 years ago for a studio session, and then I was like, I'm not leaving. I have to stay and just keep pushing through, because I'd been in the countryside. I moved back to like work on my songwriting and get better. So I just write songs, and then I'll go walk around the ring road of the local town every evening with a bag of jelly beans. That's it. That's what I was up to.
Who are your musical heroes?
For me, was like growing up, I loved the classic songwriters like the Bee Gees, the best songwriters of all time to me, how they can tell stories and emotional journeys and just capture a whole feeling but in a simple phrase. Amazing. All Motown, all soul. But then I loved like metal bands like Linkin Park. They could just get an incredible feeling in the music that would make you feel something. Artistry from people like Machine Gun Kelly taking rap to a big, like I saw him at a rock festival on stage with a 6-piece rock band. Those kind of like fearless artists. Lady Gaga was a fearless artist. She really changed a lot. Or like even like Jack Patterson from Clean Bandit, with how he's revolutionised British pop and dance music. Like they're my idols, even though they're now like my contemporaries. That's yeah.
When did you first know that music was what you wanted to do?
I think I've always known it. Always had this like feeling in my stomach that I had to do something in music, and I had to like creatively express myself. But it took a long time to like refine it and realise that I just had to go for it. And it took the loss of 2 people close to me at the same time to be like, right, stop wasting your time, stop wasting your life. Let's go and try this, and then at least you know.
Do you have a clear vision of what you want to achieve?
Yeah, I've got a vision board in my bathroom. I've literally got everything I want. I made this list actually back at my parents' house 4 years ago of everything I wanted it, and on that list, one of them was have a one play on MTV. And this board, I'm ticking stuff off it all the time, and now it's like to be MTV PUSH artist is that noise doesn't really, that's not a word, but it kind of sums it up, I think.
Away from music, what do you get up to? You mentioned you had some charitable kind of interests as well.
Yeah, I made a bet on my 21st birthday that I had to raise $1 million for charity in pink white fronts in my life. So I've like cycled the length of the country. I ran 220 miles in pink white fronts. I tried to swim the channel with no training and got pulled out in a storm halfway, where I was stung by jellyfish and I was sick on myself. I did for fair share during lockdown. I rode for 22 hours on a spin bike non-stop to provide 22,000 meals to vulnerable people. I just kind of do these random challenges. I like fitness. I like documentaries. I just do music really. I'll do music and then I'll just do something really stupid, like run for a long time.
Good cause.
Yeah. I think so.
What are your musical ambitions?
My music ambition is just to create the best music I can make, express myself in the best way, and to affect and inspire or just reach emotionally as many people as possible, and to win a Grammy and also win MTV PUSH 2021.
For someone that hasn't come across you before, which of your tracks should they search out?
I would, if you haven't come across me, then you should probably search Don't Need Love, which was my debut, which was a top 10 single, and delightfully references Tinder in it.
Any message for the music news viewers out there?
I was just going to say keep trucking. I don't know.
That's fine though.
Just keep trucking, but also thank you if you support me, and thank you if you're going to support me after this. I really appreciate it. And keep trucking.